From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. To return to Rome Ford. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. Another game to Judkins. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Goff. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran that steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action here with Goff. Vacates quickly left side. Catch made left side by Laporta. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down, going to end up in a loss of yards.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Goff on 3rd. Screen here for Gibbs. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, Goff throwing. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game today, partner, but this has me smelling peanuts and hot dogs. This is starting more like a baseball game. We got a 2-0 score here, still in the first.
Kind of like a little pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, just one of these games, and if it starts this way, who knows where it goes from here, but I do know this. It's a confidence builder for a defense. When a defense can go out there and not just get a stop, but put points on the board, man, does that usually infuse them with energy to come.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Goff. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's Gibbs out of the backfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays at 2.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 22. That's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing this one back at the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play, and the Lions have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. How about this? It's a 2-0 ball game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Even 25 on that play. That is good for a Detroit first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Caught. Caught by the open man. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second and 21 at the 25-yard line.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Can gain on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Goff now, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Play action, Sanders. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, more interceptions. It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Air it out on third. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Buying some time left. That's low and bounces short of his man. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And it'll be third and 5 coming up. From the gun, Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Going again here, Sanders. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Judkins running between the tackles. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns
in the red zone on 1st. Throws caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get their first points of this game just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That one's cut along the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his dance big time.
This one is up and good. And the Lions jump in front now by 5. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he stepped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Going the out route complete. Stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Gibbs now from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Even if it doesn't get the 1st down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and it netted a solid gain.
Goff setting the throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead up to 12.
Round 7.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive. Now it's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Throwing off the play fake. Go left side, and Tillman has it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down. It's a gain of 20.
Sanders going to look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Sanders now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 12. And the Browns 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
The intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Throw caught by his running back. He's out of bounds a mile from that marker. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Judkins up the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns
on 1st down, here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Cleveland.
In the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. They've got a room for 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Sean Judkins. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They'll go, Judkins. And he gets in, touchdown! The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? It's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, it's Gibbs. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. That one gains 7. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. To the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's got it down to 30 before going out.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Goff now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive. Put into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Quick slant is caught by Tislam. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And his defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Under the gun, here's Sanders. And there's a man there. It's score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good.
Jack Fox to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Sanders going to throw here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Now to throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Running left, it's Montgomery. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Goff setting to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Design quarterback run here. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.